working together in Chicago parks, fostering partnerships and alliances. Welcome to Chicago at Play.
The Chicago Park District decided to designate different parks throughout the city as cultural centers, community cultural centers. And the idea was to create these cultural hubs in places throughout the city.
It started out, there were just two cultural centers, one South Shore Cultural Center and Lincoln Park. And then the Park District realized needed to spread out into the different neighborhoods.
12 cultural centers are scattered throughout the city and offer an array of programming, from art exhibits and dance performances to after-school programming in the culinary arts.
South Shore has a relationship with Washburn Culinary Institute, so they have a kitchen and they're able to provide classes quite often for many of our youth program camps that come in.
So we have young people who are in high school who are learning culinary arts, and they can go on into a college program after they graduate from high school.
I'm sifting the flour, the baking soda, and the salt together. And sifting just means I'm just making it lighter, making the batter lighter so that it can be more fluffier, the cake can be fluffier.
Many of the youth that experience those camps go on to maybe attend the Washburn Culinary Institute here, and then many of them then work as apprentices in the restaurant that's local, the Parrot Cage. So it does transfer. They do get a little spark from some of these classes, and then some of them take it on and really move forward with their culinary careers.
That's dinner for the night.
Arts partners are an essential part of Park District programming, adding artists and organizations to the growing list of activities and events.
This is our 8th year here at South Shore Cultural Center. We are a school that focuses primarily on ballet and ballet education. So why don't we just start with releve and come down?
Iona Calhoun has been around for a while here at South Shore, and so she starts with ages 3 and she goes all the way up to adults.
Our motto is dance for the body, mind, and soul.
They learn a rigorous program, so they get technique, and they also have performances and are able to share what they've learned with the community.
There's not a lot of quality ballet schools on the south side of Chicago. Once they have mastered the basic principles of ballet, they are able to go and take that education anywhere.
Some of the kids that start here may go on to be a part of different city programs, the Joffrey Teen Program, for example.
The community here is very supportive, the parents are very supportive, and that makes us successful.
Cultural centers aim to give community members an experience they might not otherwise seek out on their own.
So our anchor partner at South Shore, the Deeply Rooted Productions, they have a class for mature women. They call it Mature Hot Women.
HOT is an acronym: Healthy, Optimistic, Triumphant Women.
It is to get them invigorated, in shape, and just feeling good about themselves.
There was so much demand from women to want to take a class at a professional level and get some type of exposure with Deeply Rooted, that Deeply Rooted said, you know what, then we need to create a Mature Hot Women's class.
It's really amazing. They had a great turnout. There's lots of interest in the class, and it's been really successful.
There's something like Deeply Rooted that's here, involved in the community, in a cultural arts aesthetic. And we hope that it just further reminds people of how important the arts is to the community, because it's just one and the same.
We like to have the arts spread across the city, and the cultural centers are a way to do that. People really like being able to go to their neighborhood park and experience classes and performances.
If it was up to probably the community and other people, we would be open 24 hours a day.
We hope that you walk away with the human experience, that you walk away with feeling different.
The experience that they get and the cultural exposure that they get, they will remember forever.
One thing, we want to make sure we have the culture of the arts, and the best way to do it, and especially in the Park District, because programming is either free or very low cost, is to have that art, that dance, and that music, and every kind of programming that you can think of for the community.